Eating the frog first thing in the morning can be dangerous for you. You tell me yourself, have you ever crushed a deep work session and then you felt like, okay, I finished the most important task of the day. I have won this day and now I can do whatever I want. And then in the afternoon, you have like scrolled for 2 3 hours, binged watched, and then you're feeling brain fogged. The next day you wake up and your morning is not as productive, right? This has happened with me multiple times. I finish the most important task of the day in the first 3 hours and then I feel like, oh, I won the day, I can do anything now. That small celebration can turn into a full blown self sabotage. So I'll show you why rewarding yourself after a deep work session can be the biggest traps for peak performers. We will break down why early accomplishment triggers a dangerous illusion of success, what is the hidden cost of rewarding yourself with scrolling and binging, and how to build a system that protects your afternoons and the rest of the day's productivity. But wait, what if your brain is wired to crash after you win? What if your dopamine system is against your productivity? Stick around and I'll show you how to flip this wiring. So I remember crushing my deep work slot and writing like 3 scripts for the next 3 videos in one sitting. My hands are just like typing, all my thoughts are pouring on my laptop, and I'm in flow state, right? After finishing 3 videos, I'm like, okay, now I deserve it. I am going to YouTube and watching Alex Hermosi videos, and after that, I fall in the rabbit hole and waste like 2 hours into just consuming content. Then sometimes I'm consuming shorts, sometimes I am in like Netflix binge. Okay, I deserve one episode, and that one episode ends on a cliffhanger. Now I have to watch the second episode, and then after this chunk of wasting my time when I was rewarding myself, I feel like shit. My brain turns into this like brain fog state, and the rest of the day is super unproductive. I'm sure you have felt this multiple times, and this video is going to solve that. Carl Newport, the OG of deep work productivity, says that morning productivity, deep work hours is powerful, but beware of post accomplishment slump. We feel this post accomplishment slump. Like after achieving something, we feel like, oh, I have achieved it. Now what? We feel, okay, I worked so hard for achieving this one goal, one task, but now what? I did it, but I don't feel that accomplished because the dopamine is in the anticipation of the reward, not in the completion of the thing. If you are motivating yourself that, okay, when I complete this big task, I will feel so good, that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. After we accomplish, we have a slump, and that is because our dopamine crashes. Our dopamine system is to motivate us to find what is the end goal, but actually, the end goal is not that satisfying. That's why the approach of having fun while working is more helpful. Our brain thrives in momentum. So, momentum is built after doing the next task and then another task and then another task till you're tired, and then you take a boring break, a healthy break, right? All these breaks, when you are scrolling, when you are binging, these are not healthy breaks. These stimulate your brain even more. They do not help you rest. It's like totally opposite of rest. So after you have accomplished something, don't reward yourself with binging or scrolling or junk food, fast food. All these things will feel good in the moment for an instant, and after that you will crash. Your brain will not be in a state of working hard anymore. The biggest enemy of your productivity looks like a reward. This reward of instant gratification. It feels like a treat for just a second, but it does not recharge you. It drains you. It empties your mental energy. I love that guy, Neer Ayal. He says that treating yourself with a distraction is like having poison after medicine. It is just bonkers, right? This just nails it down perfectly. That after you have done a deep work slot, that is like a medicine, uh, you do a binging session to reward yourself. That is just going, your brain has worked so hard, and now you're stimulating it even more. Your brain has poured its energy into that task, and now you want more stimulation. It's crazy. You're like assaulting your brain. If after a deep work slot you binge, or if you scroll, after working hard on your exams or after working hard on your business, if you take time to relax by scrolling, that is crazy. Because scrolling is not rest, it is even more stimulation. That is not going to help, my friend. That is going to wreck your brain. So, now this is very important. After you do your important task in the morning, you need to plan your afternoons, because if you don't plan your afternoons, your brain will, and guess what it will do? It will go on YouTube, it will go on Instagram and scroll. So, you want to have planned afternoons. It is very crucial. Otherwise, you will just waste your afternoons and stimulate yourself, and then the rest of the day will be wasted, right? And most probably in the night also you'll be scrolling and stimulating yourself. So the next morning will not be as productive. Therefore, you need a planned afternoon, and for that I have made a detailed video of how to structure your afternoon, what tasks you should do. You should not do deep work, you should do shallow work. Everything is mentioned in this video. So the whole video that you just watched would be useless if you don't know this. So go ahead and watch this video next. I know this video provided a very nuanced value to you, and I know you loved it. So just press the like button for the algorithm and subscribe it and share it with your friends. I will see you in the next one. Till then, stay ruthless.